I'm gonna be honest, boys, I do not know what to talk about in today's video. We're on the eve of sneak peeks for the next update, and we're almost 100% sure it's going to be null. If you take a look at the new Vibranium, or Otherworld Battle, battlefield effects, we got symbiote characters basic damage dealt increased by 200%. So yeah, they brought this one back. This one dropped in September as well, so that's why we thought there was going to be a symbiote update in September, October. I think genuinely someone at Netmarble screwed up and they got the battlefield effect schedule mixed up, and so we saw that one too early. This one's pretty interesting. Don't worry, I'm not going to spend the whole video talking about this, but this one's pretty interesting because then they also buff heroes basic damage, and then they increase the damage that universal characters take. So the second one doesn't affect Null, and it doesn't affect Silver Surfer, the two best symbiotes. And then the last one, the bottom one, actually makes it worse for Null and worse for Silver Surfer. So when I'm looking at this, I actually think that it's better for like the hero symbiotes, like the Venom, which is really weird, really genuinely very weird. Because if you take a look at the list here, Carnage is a villain, Silver Surfer's a villain, Null is a villain. It's good for like Venom, Toxin, Scream, Agent Venom, and Red Hulk. That's it. Because Malekith is also a villain. So very bizarre, and should be very interesting if we're going to get like a PvP Venom. I'm not putting my hopes too high on Venom getting anything. I know some people are. I know he did get stuff, data mined, but at the same time, it's just, textures and sort of the images, not necessarily like a full-blown uniform or whatever. So we'll have to wait and see. It would be really cool. There are some really, really cool versions of Venom in the comics that we still haven't seen since King in Black. There's one where he has wings. There's one where he is literally solid gold in color. So there's certainly a lot of ways they can take this. And personally, as much as I love Venom, he's kind of annoying to play in his current iteration. So mostly what I'm hoping for, if Venom gets anything, is that he becomes easier to play. But it will be very interesting if they go a complete 180 and they make him PvP. Who knows? They might even drop a new symbiote. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. Basically, just like, hold your breath, sleep a couple of times, and you'll start seeing sneak peeks. It's going to be very, very soon. It's this week for sure, because we only got 4 days left. On the Future Pass, we're probably going to have a live stream either Friday coming up or Monday next week. So in about 5 days to a week. And then the other thing I want to talk about here is, I didn't mention this at all when it started. It's got 2 days left on it, so I thought I would mention it. The X of Swords enchant cost 30% reduction. This is the first time they've ever done this. So, I would absolutely recommend that you try and roll some swords, right? Watch videos that I've made or that other people have made in the past, explaining how to roll swords, right? When to dismantle, etc. How to bulk dismantle, bulk enchant, so that you can try and craft as many perfect swords as possible. But also, I'm going to go ahead and craft this while I'm talking. I think that this event points to what I was saying being true. Now, I'm not saying that to be like, haha, I was right, but more like, you should refocus maybe even a little bit more on your swords, because of the fact that with this event, it seems like they're pushing the swords, meaning that they could absolutely release a second sword set in the future. Now, yeah, for a lot of people, it doesn't really matter. They're like, okay, whatever, Alex. I'm not even done with my first set. But for other players, this is definitely a big thing. Another thing I wanted to point out to you guys really quickly, in case you are crafting swords at this point just for the bonus, for the boost swords, either to reroll your existing swords or to chuck at your agent level, which I'm about to do, you should take the number of runes that you have and divide it by 630. And so then every number you get, every whole number you get above 630 is the number of times multiplied by 10. This is such a confusing way of explaining it, that you can just max bulk enchant. So for example, I have 2119 divided by 630. I believe it's going to be 2. Oh no, sorry, it's 3.3. So I can bulk enchant up to 30 swords right now because it's over 3. So if I go and I do 30 here, it's going to cost me 210 for the first one. I sat here one day and I did the math on how much it costs, and it costs 63 runes. And I feel like I mentioned this in a previous video, but it costs 63 runes to fully craft, from 1 to 6, excuse me, 1 to 2. To fully enchant a sword, it costs 63 runes. So to fully enchant 10 swords, it's 630. So I always wait until I have a multiple of at least 3. Sometimes I wait until I have the full 5 so I can just hit max everywhere. But this is, you know, a desperate time, desperate measure type of situation for me, and I'll explain why in just a second here. But as you can see, I had just enough runes. It wasn't luck. It was the small amount of math that my brain can understand that led me to this. And then I'm going to go over here. Sure, whatever. Give me the achievement. That's fine. Sure, bro. And then you just go ahead and convert them all. And then Bob's your uncle. Okay. And then we're going to convert these ones. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Maybe what I got? 40? Cool. And the reason why I'm doing this is because it's like a cascading event. Okay, we're going to do that. Boom. Cool. We get that. And the reason for that is these are expiring in my inventory. Yes, 15 hours. Let me gobble up all those tokens. And the reason why I'm not using the cards to do that and why I need the swords is because I've been desperately rerolling this shit that I crafted in a previous video, if you guys saw that. And I just haven't been able to get anything good. I'm going to really quickly... That was not bad, but we need to like 6 or 7 quality. I'm going to really quickly just reroll this a bunch of times and see if I can get better luck in the video. I can't even get above 3 quality, brother. It's hard stuck on 3 quality. 7 quality. Boom. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay. I'll be rerolling that shit till forever. And then we also have the Halloween event. So make sure you're doing this. I also recommend, if you're really desperate for gold, do it with boost points because it does give you a decent amount of gold. It also costs a lot more energy without boost points. It's pretty brutal. I think it's like 12 energy or 16 energy or some shit without boost points. And then there's literally nothing to do with the tokens except for opening these chests. So just open the chests. You have, honestly, some pretty good, like a pretty nice pool of rewards. Obviously, it's weighted towards the shittier rewards. But let's go ahead and crack off 250 of these and see what we get. Honestly, the dimension debris are good, and the energy is good. So even some of the free, like the high frequency, low value rewards, I like. Because feathers are good. Feathers are great. I desperately need this shit to craft the cards to reroll that shit. And then the energy is great because I run more dispatch 12-5 to get more cards to reroll that shit. So it's really the circle. You're watching the circle of life right now, okay? Minus the lions. Okay, we're gonna get anything good here. Give me 1 CTP of conquest. That would be cool. Okay, we get some tier 3 materials. Very nice. Or like an Odin's blessing would be nice. Listen, just give me, honestly, if you give me like 3,000 feathers, that's not gonna happen. If there was like a crit reward for the small stuff, 6-star obelisk is not bad. I wouldn't mind that. We should be getting the personal vault with Okoye's artifact pretty soon as well. Looks like we're not going to get anything here from the first 250, but I still have quite a few days left of this. Ooh, this takes a long time. I still have, I think, 25 chests. Or no, 20 chests to go. Okay, so we got through the majority of them. But if your rewards look anything like this, don't feel sad because, yeah. Oh, hey, we got a uniform upgrade ticket. Honestly, by far the best pull. That was heroic. Do I have... Okay, oh, I didn't have any heroic. Look at that. So rare... Heroic, legendary. Oh, so I just need an advanced one, and it gives me another mega. Cool. Yeah, ignore the 15 that I have. Ignore that. Ignore that. All right. So, yeah, that's basically all I wanted to talk about. We have a new season of Zombie Survival. I was gonna make a video on this, but I just couldn't bring myself to lock in and kind of get good scores. So I've only completed stage 30. I believe I was doing it with Wong and Doctor Strange, but I don't think it's a very good team, and it's certainly not good on auto, which is super annoying because I'm just trying to farm through the rewards right now. I'm not trying to get a high score. But yeah, I think the best team this week is Ghost Rider. You can't really see because my camera's kind of cutting it off here, but yeah, I think the best team this week is Ghost Rider with quadruple support. So yeah, probably something like that. Actually, it might not even be Ghost Panther anymore. Yeah, it might be this actually. And you know what? For bonus points, you can put Nick Fury first because Nick Fury, I think with his 5th skill, he drops this AoE that buffs everybody. So it buffs Ghost Rider as well, and you can stand in it and do extra damage for a short amount of time. But yeah, that's my tip here for you guys for Zombie Survival for this week. Hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what y'all doing. I can't wait to see the sneak peeks for Null, man. It's gonna be It's going to be biblical. It's going to be sick. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the content. Get more sleep than I did. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.